Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another edition of Lisa Renee TV. If you have not subscribed yet and you do like what you see in this video, please hit the subscribe button at the top. If you like this video, of course, hit the thumbs up button, which is the like button at the bottom, and share it on Facebook, Twitter, email, Pinterest, whatever. Any site that you're on, please share this video. I really do appreciate it. And leave a comment below or make a video response. I love reading feedback, so definitely leave me a comment. Always feel free to ask me any questions that you want pertaining to this video or in general. And hey, I will answer you as quickly as possible. So. Alright, so let's get right into it. This is my review of the show Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, the new season. This is season 2, episode 1. Okay, so I just watched it online today because I didn't see it on TV, so I just watched it online. Okay, well, so this is what tripped me out. So Mimi was talking about how, it starts off she's in the bathroom doing her makeup, just woke up in the morning and everything. And she's talking about how everything's going good with her and her life and whatnot. How she's happier now. And then she walks right out and gets in the bed next to her daughter Eva. And we look up, the camera goes up, and who is that? Stevie freaking J. I was like, what? I didn't know. And she was like, okay, that is not what y'all think. Okay, ain't nothing going on. I'm just here. She basically is staying in his house until her apartment gets ready. Okay, whatever. Still looks weird. So, anyway, she was complaining to Stevie about how Jocelyn had come in the night before, hollering, screaming, and yelling at her about why are you and the baby in my bed? This is my bed. Jocelyn had been staying there for a few months. So she's like, why are you up here? This is my bed. I'm trying to sleep. How am I sleep you up here? And I think she said something about the baby didn't matter. And so that was disrespectful. Okay, Jocelyn, you tried it. You really did. Talking about the man's child don't matter and stuff. I'm like, no, you don't matter. Like, I ain't gonna say somebody's kid don't matter. Like, that's when you cross the line. So, anyway, Stevie was like, okay, he told Mimi, yeah, I'm gonna check her on that. She crossed the line. So he goes to the studio where Jocelyn's rehearsing. So he's like, yeah, what was over last night? She's like, what you talking about? She acting like she don't know what the hell is going on. So he's like, you crossed the line. You were talking about my family and everything. You brought my baby into the situation. You never supposed to cross that line. So, she's like, oh, please, whatever. I've been staying there for this many months or whatever. You know how she is. She's very, she wasn't really apologetic about it. She snapped on him, called him a monkey ass, whatever. He calls her a hoe. She's like, wait, I'm a paid holder. I'm a hoe, whatever. Okay, whatever. It's BS in general. Okay, we already know how they do. They argue and fight one minute, then they all cool with each other the next minute. Okay. So he walks on out the door, moves on with his day. So the next scene was, let me see, I got my notes here, so I ain't forget nothing. Jocelyn had did a radio interview with Ms. Zeno. So she basically revealed on the radio show that she was single. That basically she doesn't consider Stevie J to be like, boyfriend or anything like that. She's looking for love. She likes to have sex, but she is looking for love. And she's mostly focused on, her career and her business that she does with him, but she don't mix business with pleasure. And it seemed like she made it seem like she was the player in the relationship and she's playing him. And so Stevie J got wind of this, so he went out and, bought her a fur. Now, what I picked up about Stevie J was, hold on one second, you guys. I apologize. I'm on the wrong street. I want you to be on that. Oh, okay. No problem. Okay, back. Sorry about that. FedEx dude came to the door, wrong address, whatever. Anyway, so basically what I gathered about Stevie J is he doesn't like to be, he don't like to be played. He wants to be the one playing the relationship, manipulating these women. And at first, I was thinking like, ha ha ha, you got what you deserve, family. Finally, Jocelyn is taking over things. You looking stupid. You the one who's like, oh my God, my heart's broken. What you mean we're not together? What you mean? So I thought he was getting what he deserved. However, he appears to have flipped the script because he went and got this heifer a fur. He got her a fur. Yes, he did. And, of course, she was loving that fur and everything. And she's like, oh, I love it. I love how it looks on me. So he started kissing on him, playing with her booty or whatnot. So I guess he think that he got her. And she's like, you treat me like a prostitute. And so for me, I was like, okay, that's good. That's like she's having an epiphany now. Like, yeah, duh. He thinks you're a dumb bimbo. He thinks you're just this, he thinks you can be bought. Anytime a guy, treat you like crap most of the time and then buy you a gift, to try to, smooth you, make you feel better or whatever, he's playing you. He thinks that you can be bought. He does not take you seriously, and he's manipulating you as well because he knows how she is about material things. So he feel like he can just buy her stuff and she'll just come on running back and he just get her some gifts. He tried that with Mimi. They were having a conversation. And she was like, no, you can buy me all these diamond furs you want. You can buy me purses. Doesn't matter. It's not going to fix, it's not going to fix what's the real problem. So that's when they having a conversation. That's when Jocelyn comes barging in the house. She didn't even knock. She just came right. She opened the door with her key. Just came right over in the house. And me was like, that's the door? And Steve was like, yeah, that's the door. Now he knew who that was. So he looked up. He's like, what's up? What's going on with you? So Jocelyn come in and everything, and she barely really was supposed to meet me until Steve was like, you ain't gonna speak. So she like, hey, what's up, maid, or whatever. So you got your maid outfit on. So Mimi basically goes off like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm wearing a t-shirt, what are you saying? She like, ain't that what you clean in? She came in trying it. So she came in being disrespectful. That was her way of getting back at Mimi for so-called putting her out the house. She's like, bitch, you don't put me out the house. I'll take your man again, okay? So I'm like, Jocelyn is like constantly kind of, back and forth with Mimi. Although I saw they interview her, I saw her and Stevie J's interview on the Breakfast Club the other day. So she says she does have a lot of respect for Mimi. She doesn't have a problem with her. But when she pisses her off, when they get into it, then okay, fine. They get into it. They have their spats, but she doesn't really have a problem with her. Okay, so yeah, it was just it was crazy. So Mimi goes off and she's like, you gonna let this bitch call me a maid? You gonna sit up here and not say nothing? You let her call me a maid? You wanna buy her a fur and blah blah blah? You buying bitches furs now? And she basically snapped like, get this bitch out of my house, get this prostitute, get this hoe out of my house. Okay, so Stevie J was weird because he tried to defend Jocelyn. And I'm like, what are you defending her for? I'm like, she's the one came in, started and stuff. He claimed she was just joking with you and whatever. Whatever. Mimi's like, it ain't no joke, what are you talking about? So she basically is like, get this hoe out of my house, get this hoe out of my house, both of y'all motherfuckers get out of my house. So she cussed out, so CBJ, he put Jocelyn out, then he went back in the house, him and Mimi kept going back and forth. Mimi got all up in his face. I thought she was gonna hit him because I guess she figured Jocelyn, she kicked your ass last season. I'm about to whoop your ass now. So hey, I was like, she shouldn't hit him because she was all up in his face, all like this, just talking to her or whatever. She was calling him all kind of names. He got called a bitch a few times. She may have called him a pussy too. I don't know, but I think she called him. I know she called him a bitch though a few times, and she threw some water on him. The guys came up, security guys came up like whoa, 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 because she was getting kind of close. Okay, so he was like, he left the house, he got his shoes, left or whatever. He was like, clean my room, Molly the maid. Because, Molly the maid is Jocelyn's nickname for Mimi. She tried it. I was like, did he? And he really tried it. He said, clean my room, Molly the maid. And I'm like, oh, Lord Jesus. So it was just a lot of fuckery as usual between those three, So yeah. So anyway, so on to k.michelle. So k.michelle was at the studio and everything, and whoever the guy was, her producer, whoever that was trying to explain to her about you have a bad reputation, so you need to try to be mending that and fix that. And so, k.michelle was talking about how she wear her emotions on her sleeve, and she knows that what makes her a good artist is the same thing that can destroy her, by being too emotional and too, just what do they call it? She just kind of she just jumps the gun, and she kind of volatile, You can't be volatile. You can't do that because then people are scared of you and they feel like I can't work with her. She's unprofessional. She's crazy. She's gonna make me look bad. So anyway, she met up later on with Erica because Erica's getting married to Scrappy, and they're having like just a little small little party because they wanted to see the ring and everything because Erica and her mom they went and got the ring of praise. And it's a really beautiful ring. It's 18 karat, stunning diamond. It's really shiny, beautiful ring. So Scrappy did go all out. Yeah, so they had all went out. It was her, Mimi, Ariane, and k.michelle. So y'all, went out for drinks. So they chilling out and everything. Now Ariane and k.michelle had a small beef because Ariane slept with one of k.michelle's ex-boyfriends, which k.michelle didn't really care about as much as Ariane going on the radio and talking about her. And it hurt k.michelle. So k.michelle was like, no, she pissed me off. But Ariane had been trying to call her and apologize, but k.michelle wasn't trying to hear that. So, they show up there. So they have like this really funny kind of back and forth kind of argument. It was kind of funny because it's like they're arguing, but they're kind of telling each other how much they care about each other at the same time. Ariane was like, I fuck with you. And I fuck with you too. I like you. I said I like Kay. I like you too. And I love you, girl. I love you. And they just and k.michelle was like, wait a minute. Let me finish saying what I gotta say here. I gotta finish saying what I'm saying. I got a margarita. Because you know how she get crazy when she get liquor inside of her. Then they start laughing. So they all laughing. And Ariane like, well, you can't tell me how to talk in the interview, Kay. Come on now. And, there's nothing more to be said about it, or I don't want to talk about it no more. Hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you, blah, blah, blah. And they basically just agreed to, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. They agreed on it. They said, okay, all right, we're going to leave it where it is. They gave each other a 5, gave each other a kiss in the lips. I'm like, oh, okay, look at them. Look at them. They said smooch, and they just got us together, had a good old time. They was dancing, drinking, whatever. So, okay. They cool for now. They're not having a problem for now, so. But it was just a funny argument. I was like, that was hilarious. That really was hilarious. I'm glad they didn't go to blows or anything. I'm glad they, because if they was friends before, it's good to see, them able to get back on that and be friends, again, and not let something stupid like, oh, I slept with your ex-boyfriend or whatever, kind of get in the way of that. So that was good. That was good. Anyway, Mama D and Shay. So Mama D and Shay are talking. So Shay or Bucky Johnson. Now, she still has feelings for Little Scrappy, so she was talking to Mama D about how she felt, and she's still in love with him, and it still hurts her. And Mama D is she's a little messy because she doesn't really want to see Scrappy with Erica. She would rather see Scrappy with Shay, and so she looked like she gonna stir up some trouble because she really would like to see them get together. And she's like, don't give up, whatever. And I'm like, why are you telling her that stupid ass advice? Look, your son has moved on, okay? He say he in love with Erica. You need to accept that. You need to try to fall in love with yourself, or at least in like with the girl, and stop, being bitchy and mean and catty on the side. And you need to just let him do what he gonna do. He's in love with Erica. You need to respect that and move on, and stop trying to push him into the arms of somebody that he don't want to be with. He want to be with Shay, he be with Shay. I mean, damn. It's like we will get to your head that he ain't with Shay. Okay, it ain't gonna work out. They just not they're friends or whatever, but it's over. He's with Erica, but he did try to reach out to Shay though and try to talk to her and tell her I did not try to hurt your feelings on purpose. It just kinda happened. I think Shay kinda got outside of that situation because I guess she thought she was gonna be the girl, she thought she was gonna be number one, but I'm like, girl, she let her emotions get all tied up and she's screwing them too. So, it's like, yeah, it got nasty. It just yeah, it was one of those things. I mean, it went from being just a normal friendship to we're having sex now, and you're making promises to me now, and we loving each other, and he's like, nah, I'll focus on my baby mama. So I think that emotions just kind of got the best of her and the best of the situation. And so now she finds herself, alone while he's off somewhere, engaged to, his baby mama, so yeah. So, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Mama D doesn't want to really see them together. And then Erica's mama is like, I don't even know if he's serious or not. You know, she's still kind of like somewhat doubting it. She's like, I'll believe it when I'm at the wedding, you know, when I'm in my seat. Basically, that's her attitude. Like, I'm not gonna believe anything until I'm sitting in my seat and we at the celebration or whatever. So, yeah, because you know, moms, you know, their job is to look out for their children, and no mama want to see their kid hurt. So, yeah, that's just kind of how it is. So, let me think. Was there anything I will make sure I didn't leave anything out before I end this video? Because I know I'm at 15 minutes now, 15 minutes 30 seconds. So I'm like, okay, did I leave anything out? Let's see. Okay, I talked about Mama D and Shay. I talked about Stevie G and Jocelyn. Uh, let's see. I don't think I left anything out. If I did leave anything out, I apologize. You know, y'all let me know. But I don't think I left anything out. I think that pretty much just was this first episode. So we shall see how things go. It looks like it's going to be kind of an exciting, drama-filled season. So I look forward to seeing the rest of the episodes when stuff really, 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 really kind of gets stirred up. So yeah, I definitely want to see what's going on. I look forward to seeing what's going to pop off, what's happening in the next episode. So yeah, so stay tuned. You know, I'll do some more reviews as the show goes on. I'll review the show throughout the season. I will definitely do that for you guys. Yep, but I just wanted to pop in here real quick, and you know, I know I reviewed the super trailer and everything, so I said, well, I'm definitely gonna review the first episode for you, and you know, yeah. So all in all, I thought this episode was pretty decent. It was a pretty good, good first episode, just to kind of get our feet wet a little bit about what for what's going, really unfold and what's really gonna happen here in this whole season. So yeah, it definitely looks a little juicy and kind of interesting. So all right. Okay, so I want to thank you guys for tuning in to this video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe if you like this video. Click the thumbs up button, leave a comment or a video response or whatever you want to do. Also, you can add me as a friend on Facebook or you can follow me on Twitter. I'll leave my address in the more info box below. Yes, and other than that, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I should be back soon with a video. I'm sorry I've been away for so long. Sorry, I kind of been dealing with a lot of, stuff. So, yeah, I'll definitely be back with like another video at some point either this at the end of this week or next week. So all right, until then, you guys have a lovely, wonderful day, a lovely, wonderful weekend, and I will see you probably next week. All right, bye.